3 trading tips that I'm about to drop on your head top for any new beginner that wants to get into trading. Because guys, I'm gonna be honest, you're gonna lose money when you first start. I'm just gonna be honest. That's why let's get into tip number 1. The fact that when you first get into trading, you're gonna lose money. You're gonna blow your first $500. Shit, you might flip that $500 to $700. That's nice. But you're gonna blow it because you need to go through the emotions of fear, greed, FOMO, and chasing. And all that means is the fact that, look, you might have missed out on a trade and it could have made you so much money. So guess what? You try to chase it. You throw in all your $500. Boom, negative 50%, down 250. Then you do it again. Boom, it's gone. Guys, you're gonna go through it. Everybody has to do it. We all done it. And any successful, profitable trader has been through that, guys, because it's part of the game. Which is why you need to protect your capital. You need to learn how to deploy it like a businessman, like a business owner. If you have a $500 account, which you shouldn't even be trading with a $500 account, but if you have a $500 account, you should not be going in for the full $500, guys. Because if you guys lose 50% of that, that's half gone. $250, a daily salary gone in a single trade. Are you serious? I go in for $300 to $600, and guess what? I only lose $30 to $60. That's it. My losses are very small compared to my gains, which is why I'm trying to tell you the tip, guys. Protect your capital. Learn risk management. Learn risk to reward. Understand that you need to lose a specific amount, and you need to be okay with losing a specific amount, and you have a tight stop loss, but your reward needs to be far greater than your loss all the time. Now, of course, it's easier said than done. It is. There's times where my 18% trade will literally come all the way back down to -5 and I have to just cut it. It is what it is. It happens. So in order to not lose that much money when you first start, guys, is you need to learn risk management. And there are many ways to learn risk management. Whether you go on YouTube and just type in risk management, day trading, how to manage my risk with day trading, does not necessarily matter whether you go on YouTube for the information or you seek out somebody like me and join a premium membership where I have countless videos on that and we go one-on-one. But with that being said, the controversial tip that I'm about to get into is tip number 2, which is the fact that every single trading strategy out there that you see works. Now I know what I just said is controversial. Many people are gonna be like, man, I traded this style before and it doesn't work for me. Which is why what I'm about to say connects with it. Because again, it doesn't matter if you're a scalp trader, which is what I used to do. It doesn't matter if you're a momentum trader, which is what I used to do. It doesn't matter if you're a bounce trader, which is what I tested, or a break and retest trader, which is what I am. It all comes down to how much you can handle risk. Because again, if you take a breakout of a trend line for a scalp and that pullback happens right now, bro, that drawdown or that pullback will put you in negative profits so fast. And it's all about how you can handle that risk mentally. So that's not your trading style. Then you need to step away from that. You need to stop scalp trading because that might not be the trading style for you that fits you. I used to be a scalp trader, but the pullbacks on a scalp trade, I couldn't handle. I couldn't deal with it. But you know what I could deal with? Is a break and retest strategy. Because as soon as you get the breakout and you get a pullback to your support level, as close as you can to your support level, you get the best ideal entry you can get. Now, worst case scenario, it drops below your support level and it's a very small loss compared to other trading strategies where you have a bigger stop loss. Now, I cannot manage a fat stop loss. I hate taking 20% cuts, 25, 30% cuts. I enjoy taking small 10% cuts. That's my trading style. So if you guys like that type of trading style, the best believe join the link in the bio and get the premium membership. So again, any trading style works. It just all comes down to how you manage risk. Because scalp trading new highs works, and I used to do it. Capturing the momentum, seeing the volume kick in, fat hammer off the bounce, straight to the breakout, massive push, capturing that fat gain, easy first 25% off the first momentum candle. Like guys, I know that rush feeling, but I also know the feeling of when that shit wicks. I also know that feeling of when that shit pushes up and wicks down below that resistance level, and I hate it. So again, that kind of trading style did not fit me. It didn't work for me. I used to do it for a whole year. I was losing money consistently. I was not profitable. I was not turning nothing. So I dropped it, which is what you guys need to do. If it's not working for you, and if it doesn't fit your emotional identity, which is probably something that I should really have said earlier, if it doesn't fit your emotional identity to handle that risk, then you should not trade like that. You know what fits my emotional identity? I just said it. Break and retest strategy. Now, number 3, but of course, not the least. Now, this is probably the most boring, but it could probably get you that foreign, because I'm trying to get that foreign too. But again, this one is all about risk management. Because when it comes to risk management, this is what changed the game for me. This is what made me a profitable trader. This is what made me stop losing $80, $120, $150, $200 losses on one single trade. Bro, I see traders lose 50, 60, 80+% on a single trade. Why? I have no idea why. You don't need to do that, bro. There are so many trade setups that come into play every single day that if you just find your one trading style that you like and your one trade setup and you take it with the right risk to reward, even if that shit loses or it pulls back on you and hit your stop loss, bro, I tell this to my Discord people all the time. It don't matter if I take 3 losses back to back. It don't matter if I take 5 losses back to back. I promise you, give me 2 good trades. Give me 1 good trade and I'll make all that shit back, which is what I keep trying to tell people. Understanding risk management is by far the most vital thing you can get in trading. Because if you take a trade and you go in for, let's just say $300 and you lose 20% of that trade, that's $60 loss. Let's say you make another trade and you make 20%. That's a $60 gain. You're break even. Let's be realistic. Let's say you take a trade and it goes back into your stop loss and you take a 10% stop, which is what I always do. That's only a $30 loss. And then me, the next day or the next trade, 20% gain, 25%, 30% gain. Guys, I'm making $60, $90 on a single trade, doubling up that loss. Again, it's so easy to manage your risk. It's so easy to manage your portfolio, and it's so easy to make sure you never blow your account. With the right risk management, understanding that every single trading strategy pretty much works. You just need to understand your risk identity, as well as when you first start trading, I promise you, you're gonna burn money. You're gonna lose money, and you're gonna lose. And you probably might tell yourself, this shit don't work. Bro, I was losing for 2 years. I'm glad I never told myself this shit don't work. No, I knew it was working. I saw motherfuckers printing so much money every single day. There was just something I didn't know. There was just a little bit of a tweak that I had to get into. Not only was it all these things that we just went over, which is risk to reward, finding your one trading style that you enjoy, because again, it fits your risk identity, but every single day showing up into the market. And I promise you, every single day, if you try to improve, you will get better every single day, guys. This is 4 years into the making. I remember my first year, I remember my second year, and I remember my third year very vividly, because my first 2 years were crucial. My third year was the year that I said, you know what? I'm figuring this shit out. Out of all those 3 years, guys, one key thing that I had was a mentorship. I paid for my education. I had a mentor consistently tell me and guide me through every single day. Even though I was losing for the first 2 years, I never decided to take their trades. I did not want to rely on my mentor to take his trades. I instead relied on the knowledge that he had passed down to me through one-on-one conversations, one-on-one sessions, pre-recorded videos as well, live sessions, many things adding up to the point where every single day that I took my own trades and analyzed what I was doing wrong and tweaking it, over time, guys, this is where I'm at now. So again, if you guys want to become a profitable trader or a successful trader, or in general, if you're just struggling to keep your portfolio, guys, then click the link in the bio, use the premium code at the discount, and I promise you guys will not regret it out. You guys will get access to tons of videos, tons of educational pre-recorded videos, one-on-one sessions if you guys would like. Please do not miss it. You guys would love to be a part of this community, and it's over 300 people in there as well. So I hope to see you guys in there, and let's have a good rest of our day.